multiplication of decimal numbers. So, for example, question number 1, that's saying that evaluate the following. So this is 0.04 times 16. So what I'll do, I will multiply the numbers. So I know there's 0.04. So now I cannot write 004 times 16. Since the zeros are on the left hand side, so I'll ignore the zeros for now first. So just get 4 because there's no number which is 0.004. So it's same as 4. So I'll just get this 4 times 16. Again, I cannot start with writing 4 times 16. So I'll start with a bigger number which is 16. 16. So 16 times here times 4 like this. I cannot put this 4 on top. So I'll start with the bigger number, which is 16 times 4. So 4 times 6, which is 24. So 4, remainder 2. Then 4 times 1, which is 4. Then plus 2, which is 6. So the answer is 64 for 16 times 4. Then now, I need to count the decimal places. So in short, after the point from here, after the point, how many numbers are there going on the right hand side? So on the first digit here, after point, I have 1, 2, so I have 2 numbers. Then here I don't have any, since I don't have a point here, which means there's no decimal places here. So I'll just get the number of points on the left hand side, which is 1, 2. So which means my answer need to have 2 digits after the point. So I'll start. So now when getting the final answer, you start from here, from this number here. So go and start counting like here. 1, you count, then 2 like this. So I put a point here. So now since there's a point here, there's a 0.664. So I cannot write like this. So which means I'll just improvise. I'll just put a 0 here on the left hand side like this. So the answer is 0.64. Hope it's clear. Then I'll go to part B. Again, as you can see, we have a 12.1 times 4.12. So what I'll do, I'll write 1, 2, 1. I'll ignore the points here. Then again times, I'll say times here, times 4, 1, 2 like this. Okay. Then I'll multiply. So 2 times 1, which is 2. Then 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 times 1, which is 2. Then I'll put a 0 here. I'll come here again. 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 1, which is 1, like this. Then I'll put a 0 here so that at least I don't get confused. Then now I'll start from, so I'll put 0 and 0 here. So I'll go to this one. 4 times 1, which is 4. 4 times 2, which is 8. And 4 times 1, which is 4. So I put 0 here and 0 here. Then so then from here I'll add. I'll say 2 plus 0, which is 2. So I put a 2 here. Then here I'll put a 5 in. Here I'll put 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, which is 8. 0 plus 1 plus 8, which is 9. 0 plus 0 plus 4, which is 4. So now I will count now the decimal places. So on this side, after point, how many numbers are here? I have 1, 2. 1, 2. Then this side, after point, I have 1 number. So I add this 2 plus 1. So 1 plus 2, which is 3. So I'll move a point here now. I'll stand here. So I'll start moving 3 times. 1, 2, 3, which means the point is here. So now my answer will be a 49.852. So as you can see, after the point, on the final answer I have 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3. Even here, I have 1, 2, then 3, this one. So this is a final answer, this one. So this is the final answer. Then again, I'll go to this one, question C. So I'll write, as you can see, 16 times 1.12. So when I ignore the point here, this number will have one 112, and this number is smaller. So I cannot write like this. I cannot write at 16 times 112 like this. No. So better a number with more digits, I'll put it on top. Okay. So I'll start with 1, 2 times 16 like this. Okay. Then I'll start multiplying here. I'll say 6 times 2, which is 12. 2 remainder 1. 6 times 1, which is 6 plus 1, 7. 6 times 1, which is 6, like this. Then I'll come here, so here I'll put a 0 here. Then I'll say 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 1 again, which is 1. Then I'll put a 0 on top here. Then I'll add now. I'll add here. So I'll say 2 plus 0, which is 2. 2 plus 7, which is 9. 6 plus 1, which is 7. 1 plus 0, which is 1. Then, since here again, I don't have a point here, so which means I will not count the number of decimal places here. There's no decimal place here. Then here, after point, going to the right-hand side, this side. How many numbers are here? So I have 1, 2, which means I need to count starting from here. So I'll count 1 point here, then 2. So the point, which means is here. So the answer will be 17.92, like this. As you can see on the final answer, after point here we have 2 numbers, even here we have 2 numbers. So this is very much correct. Then I'll go to question G. Question G again, I'll say 112 times 901 like this. Then I'll multiply here. So I'll say 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 1, which is, 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 1, which is 1 again. And then 0 times, so I'll put a 0 here. 1 times 0, 0 times 2, which is 0, 0 times 1, which is 0. 0 times 1, which is 0 again here. So I'll put a 0 on top here. Since I'm going to this number now, so which means here I'll put 1, 0, 1, 0. So I'll say 9 times 2, which is 18, 8 remainder 1. 9 times 1, which is 9 plus 1, which is 10, so 0, remainder 1 again. 9 times this one, which is 9 plus 1, which is 10, so 10 here. So which means I'll put 0, 0 here, 0, and 0 here. Good, then I'll add now here. So this plus this, it is 2. This plus this is 1. This plus this to be 9. This is 0. This is 0. This is 1. So how many decimal places? So here I have 1. Then here I have, after point 1, 2. So 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So I'll count from here. So I'll say 1, 2, 3. So the point is here. So the answer will be 100.912 as the final answer. Okay. So I'll still go to the next question. Question A, which is 0.02 times 112. So this one I cannot start with 2 because 2 is a single digit, and this is I have 3 digits here. So I'll start with 1, 1, 2 times it. So I cannot write 002. So I'll just write this one as a 2 like this, because they cannot write 0, 0, 2 like this. No. So I will just write 2. Good. Okay. Then from here I'll multiply. I'll say 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 times 1 again, which is 2. So now I'll count the number of decimal places. Since here I don't have any decimal place, which means I'll just take the number of decimal places from the first digit here. So here after point you have 1, 2, which means I need to move the point from here. You say 1, 2. So the point is supposed to be here. So it should be final answer here. Okay, I go to the last question, which is this one is 131 times 12, which is 1.2. Then I multiply again here. So I'll say 1 times 2, which is 2. 2 times 3, which is 6. 2 times 1, which is 2. Then I put a 0 here. 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 3, 3. 1 times 1, which is 1. Then I do this, then I add. So this plus this, which is 2. This and this, which is 7. This plus this, which is 5. And 1 here. After point here, we have one number here, so 1. After point again, we have one number, so 1, 2. So we have move from here 1, 2. So a point is here. So the answer will be 15.72, like this. As we can see, when you count the decimal places here, we have after point of 1, even here 1. So 1, 2, even here we have 1, 2. So the answer is very much correct. So let me just do the last one, which is question G. Question G, which is in 0.012 times 0.4, like this. Okay, so this one, I will start with 12. This is 12. This is 12. So I'll start with 2 times 4, like this. Okay, so 4 times 2, which is 8. 4 times 1, which is 4. So how many decimal places are here? So here I will count from here. I have 1, 2, 3. So this 3 plus here I have 1. So 3 plus 1, which is 4. So which means I need to move how many times? 4 times. So from here I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. So a point is here. Point is here. Which means here, while there's some gaps here, I'll put what? Just put 0, 0 here. So which means now I cannot just write point 0, 0, 4, 8 like this. No. So I'll put a 0 on the left hand side. So I can have 0 point something. So this will be my final answer for this part. Hope it's very much clear now. Thank you very much.